What's up, everybody? JB here, and welcome to the weekly gaming update for the week ending February 17th, 2018. Short one, really short one probably for you this week, guys. The big news stories this week, the first one we have is that there is a possibility that a Spyro Remastered collection will be announced sometime next month. Activision has kind of had it in the rumor mill that there will be a remastered collection of the first three Spyro games, similar to what they did with the Crash Bandicoot games here last year. With the wild success of that remaster, we have a possibility of Spyro, which is another one of my personal favorite action platforming games. And I think, honestly, that this one has a possibility of coming to fruition. The 20th anniversary of Spyro is going to be September of this year, so an announcement next month and then a release, August, September time frame would not be out of the realm of possibility. The Crash Bandicoot one did amazing success, so there's a possibility that we will also see Spyro. The cool thing with this one, though, is there is also a rumor that not only will it be coming to the PlayStation 4, similar to the Crash Bandicoot one, but it also possibility of coming to the Switch, and they also possibly will be bringing the Crash Bandicoot collection to the Switch sometime in the near future. I think both of those things would be fantastic, and I really hope that both of those things do come to fruition, but that's all I have, honestly, for that story, so we'll see where that goes. I mean, March isn't that far away. We only got, a little bit longer left here in February. The other big thing that was announced this week is that THQ Nordic announced that it had acquired Koch Media, KOCH, the parent company of the video game publisher Deep Silver. The deal is worth about $149 million, which is a hell of a lot of money. And as part of the acquisition, THQ Nordic, now formerly which was known as Nordic Games, is now the owner of the games series Saints Row, Homefront, Dead Island, Metro, and more. The coolest thing about this is that, THQ went bankrupt quite a few years ago in 2012. Now, the new THQ Nordic, owns all the brands that the old THQ had sold off. So essentially, this is the rebirth of THQ as we formerly knew them, which I think is awesome. I'm a huge fan of the Saints Row series. Dead Island 1 was a fantastic game. Metro Exodus is coming out. It's supposed to be sometime later this year. Homefront, not so much. But these other franchises, I think it's going to be interesting. It's not going to mean a ton for gamers, I don't think, other than a little bit of a different branding. But I think, honestly, that, bringing this company back, THQ for the longest time was known as a very popular and well-loved developer. And now they've kind of gotten their name back, their namesake back. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see moving forward, what we're going to get out of this, what this is going to actually mean for us as gamers. But yes, I know, short and sweet. A couple other big things happened this week. Some legislation was proposed, and not passed, but proposed in Hawaii, regarding the sale of loot box based games to minors under the age of 21. That is something I would like to get into here. However, I think it would be much more better taken into account in our podcast, the AEG cast that we do every week, and I think that'd be something that would be much more suited to that kind of format and actually having a roundtable discussion of this. But that's all I have for you this week. Please, as always, check us out, Average Everyday Gaming, on YouTube and on Twitch. We also have a Twitter at AverageGaming17. Be sure to check back next week. The podcast will be going up here soon, and we'll see you next week. Until next time, this is JB, signing off.